vicious punch, drunk, boxing, aka Mr. Woo, shine himself, aka El Adobo, aka El Sazón, aka El Borracho, aka Café Bustelo, aka El Pastor de Boxeo. Ladies and gentlemen, a lot of things to talk about, y'all. A lot of things to talk about in the sport of boxing. Feel me? Not a lot of fights, but sometimes we need to take a little break. You know what I'm saying? Step a little back. You feel me? Get the information we need to get, so we could talk about certain things. We can pack a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be these boxing content creators gonna go live every day just to talk about an emoji or a little thing. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. We ain't gonna water down boxing content out here. What's good, everybody in the chat? Smash that like button. Let's smash the like button. We're gonna be talking about a couple of things. We're gonna be talking about this Tim Tszyu pity party. Why? Why is Tim Tszyu getting the pity party? Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about, people are talking about, oh my, the manager and Tim Tszyu's team they just did a horrible job in matching Tim Tszyu versus Murate, like both the Graburias versus the Russian. Oh my God, after the Fundura fight, oh my God. Oh, the fake in people in this community. That's why, ladies and gentlemen, I want to recognize whatever I want to recognize, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? I just can't. This is the reason why I don't go to other channels. I don't really listen to a lot of people in the sport of boxing anymore. You know what I'm saying? I thought this community was about hardcore, but it's not really about hardcore, to be honest. Uh, it's really a bunch of, people just in love with narratives. And then when you throw narratives right back at people, it's like, oh my God, no, 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 stop. Punch, what are you talking about? My goodness, ladies and gentlemen, why the pity party for Tim Tszyu? Nobody's getting this little pity party. But we're going to be talking about the pity party. We're going to talk about the fighters that never got the pity party. Now, look, I'm all good for a pity party, but if we're going to keep if we're going to keep it consistent with everybody else and understand the layers into why they struggle in the ring, why they lost in the ring. I'm all good for that. I'm good. I'm all good for us understanding collectively everybody's situation, unpack everybody's situation, give the fighters, the modern day warriors, the modern day gladiators, the one that put their life on the line for pure entertainment, give them the benefit of the doubt because they are fighters, right? But we don't do that with American fighters. Let's be real, let's be honest. Whether they're black, whether they're Latinos, whether they're Asians, we don't give them the benefit of the doubt. So why us we give foreign fighters these benefit of the doubt? We're going to be talking about that. High, low, dime low. Good looking now with the $2 super chat. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Good looking out, high, low. Good looking out. Appreciate you, my brother. Appreciate you. Yo, in the building. ¿Qué? So in the building. ¿A dónde que tú estabas, mi hermano? I was like, yo, my brother, hope everything is good. The family doing well. In the building. Chao. ¿A dónde está la música de queso? La música de queso. ¿Dónde está la música de queso?
He's rich. He is rich. He got his own money.
Good looking now, my brother. Hope everything is well. He said, well, if it ain't my punch, what's goody? DJ Campbell, Alex the Space, the back of the música. Good looking now, my brother, with $100. Super chatty chatty party que ya compra gasolina de 93. Ladies and gentlemen, guess who in the building said, well, if it ain't my nigga punch, what's goody? Your boy been gone for 4 months. Health scare. Oh, man. Yo, no, brother, I'm like, man, I hope everything's health-wise. I was just thinking about health-wise, man. Damn. Hope you're doing well, brother. My treatment went well, man. I got some more time on the ball of water and rock. During this time, I lost 100 pounds. You better have been, yo. We was talking about just 50 pounds. No, we was talking about 30 pounds. Remember, you were supposed to lose 50 pounds in May. I remember that. But damn, hope everything is good with your health, my brother, man. Hope everything is good with your health. Oh, good looking now, man. Appreciate you, my brother. Appreciate you with $100 super chat, man. My brother, congratulations on the 100K subs. Where is the plaque? Hey, yo, I just got 100K a couple of days ago. I think that you filed. I'm not filed, but you gotta sign something, and then they hit you back in 2 weeks, 10 business days plus. I hope all is well with you and yours and everyone in the chat. Now let's get to this boxing dig. I ain't forget. Oh, yo, hey, one more week, a week and a half, my brother. A week and a half, my brother. Donaldo Trumpo, my brother. Yo, that's another thing. You know what I'm saying? I think that the next week, this I did the what you call it? The election. I went live on on 4 years ago on the election. I was up, I was tight. I said they cheated. But that was a good live. That was a good live, man. I stayed up like I think that was like a 7, 8 hour live. Um, but good looking out, my brother. Hope the health is good. Appreciate you. Happy to see you. Happy that things are all right, man. Hey, yo, man. Love you, my brother. High, low, dime loco, los dos pesos de plátano. Mr. Moonshine, el adobo, el sazón, el borracho, el pastor de boxeo. We had 100K, baby. We had 100K and good. And thank you because you the one that started it. You the one that ignited. I was just looking at 50K. And then the ignitement, you ignited it, my brother. You know what I'm saying? You're the spearhead of the growth this year. It's been incredible. Joaquin at the building. What's good, my brother? Demon high low. Let's talk boxing. Let's talk boxing. All right, let's go with the pity party, ladies and gentlemen. I'm all right if we're gonna have a pity party for everybody, because I like to go to parties. If we're gonna have a pity party for everybody, hold on, let me put the picture up. Let me put the picture up. Let me put the picture up. Hold on. Hold on. Boom. If we're gonna have a pity party for Tim Tszyu, then we gonna have a party for everybody else. But if we ain't gonna have a pity party for everybody else, I don't understand this Tim Tszyu pity party. Let's not, Tim Tszyu didn't beat Jamel Charlo to become a champion. I don't understand why people are trying to discredit Tim Tszyu's team for him challenging himself. I mean, didn't we give credit, especially 2023, Tim Tszyu's team, for Tim Tszyu being active? Right? He was active. He wasn't waiting on Jamel Charlo when Jamel Charlo went up to two division up to fight Canelo Alvarez, right? He took on the Brian Mendoza of the world. He took on Carlos Ocampo, and he took the fight with Tony Harrison. He didn't sit around, and we praised Tim Tszyu and his team, No Limit Promotion. Shout out to No Limit Promotion and the Australians. We gave Tim Tszyu credit and his team. But now, because he lost, we're pointing the finger at their team because they didn't match him well after the Fundura fight. Now, first and foremost, ladies and gentlemen, I don't believe that Tim Tszyu got beaten up versus Fundura. It was a cut that wasn't close. It was the cut that he had to go through adversity. It wasn't really that Fundura was beating him up. It was a cut, and they didn't want to stop the fight. And he kept on fighting. And he shows particular fortitude and mental fortitude. And yeah, he lost a close fight in which a lot of people felt that, man, it should be a rematch. A lot of people, yes, said Fundura did a good job, but more people was like, if it wasn't for the cut, I think Tim Tszyu would have won because he was doing good in the beginning of the fight. Let's be real, let's be honest. If we're gonna be talking about boxing, let's hit the layers, right? Now, peep the fake right now in the community of boxing right now. Peep the fake. Peep the fake. Right? So now a lot of people is talking about that Tim Tszyu should have never fought Murutalakasalivi. Whatever, I don't know how to pronounce his name, ladies and gentlemen. English is my second language, and Russian last names, I don't understand it. But anyway, you understand what I'm talking about. Bakman Baraka, whatever his name is, right? But shout out to him too. But people now are saying, and these are credible pundits. You know what I'm saying? People in ring, people that in the panelists of ESPN boxing channels, people that got credible opinions in the sport of boxing, but is saying now that Tim Tszyu's team failed him because they should have never put him in the ring with that fighter after the Fundura fight. But look at the fake in people, because let's not forget, for the people in the chat, for the people in the chat, high, low, dímelo, otra vez con los dos pesos de plátano, Mr. Moonshine, the keeper of Active City in the sport of boxing. Gracias de lo mío. Me dice, Savage in the building, glad you good, Queso. Welcome back. Hey, yo, we got pray for Queso. You feel me? Gotta pray for Queso. Um, let's talk about this, right? Come on, y'all, participate. I know a lot of people didn't think I was gonna go live and stuff like that, but keep on smashing the like button. Let's hit this algorithm. This algorithm. You know what I'm saying? This is the boutique of boxing. We don't need 500 people. We don't need 1,000 people. This boutique, all right? This ain't Neiman Marcus. This is the boutique in Fifth Avenue. You feel me? But anyway, who was Tim Tszyu supposed to fight? Hmm? Who was Tim Tszyu really supposed to fight? That it was almost a done. As a matter of fact, it was a done deal. It was a done deal. Who was Tim Tszyu supposed to fight? Come on, but let me know, because I want the people to participate with me. Who was Tim Tszyu supposed to fight? Think about it, y'all. Who was Tim Tszyu supposed to fight? Come on, Savage, help me out. Come on, participation. Raise your hand. Put on your thinking caps. I ain't nobody's doing no nobody's saying it in the chat. So let me say it, right? Tim Tszyu was supposed to fight Virgil Ortiz, right? 100% of the boxing world loved it. No, no, Maton, come on, Maton. Dike Lubin and Ramos. Yeah, but you're not following boxing, my brother. Joaquín, con los dos pesos de super chari parique a comprar juguito y papita. Gracias. Thank you, Davo. Virgil. Did you hear anybody, any pundits, any media, any boxing channel, anybody, any fighter, anybody say, nah, Tim Tszyu shouldn't fight Virgil Ortiz because, he just came from a fight with Fundura, and you know what? I don't think he's going to be mentally ready for the fight. I think it's a bad matchup for Tim Tszyu. Who said that? Anybody in this community said that? Any promoters? Anybody? Is the Turkey Alashiki said that? Anybody said, you know what? Nah, Tim Tszyu should not fight Virgil Ortiz because the Fundura fight, and probably he's not mentally right for a fight. Let's match him up real good with somebody else. Let him get back to the winning column. Did anybody say that? Thank you, Davo. Everybody, 100% of the boxing world, 100% of the boxing world love the fight. They said, you know what, man, that's a main event. And Virgil and Tim Tszyu, Virgil daring to be great. Tim Tszyu daring to be great. It was supposed to be one of the biggest fights in the 154-pound division. Everybody loved it. So of course, Tim Tszyu was not ready because his cut didn't heal. Didn't heal in time to go back in training and then, go back in sparring and things of that nature. So of course, he had to pull away from the fight because of the doctors. He didn't duck Virgil Ortiz. It was just that he was not, his scar tissue wasn't healed yet. Almost like what Tyson Fury had Tyson Fury had to pull out from the Alexander Usyk fight, right? We understand. You get hurt in training. Come on, it's a taxing sport. Oh yeah, I forgot about Virgil. That's a fact punch. No one said anything. Thank you, Savage. So now that Tim Tszyu lose to this dude, Mastrumutan Musikas, Murtalalevalifi, the Russian Drago, now, oh, you know what? Nah. He should have been matched up with him. Nah. They set him up. Nah, that ain't fair. Nah, get out of here. We praised Tim Tszyu for stepping up and challenging himself. You know what it was? You know what it is that people are so invested, was so invested of the hype of Tim Tszyu, and already they always be like, "Oh, Tim Tszyu overlooked his opponent." No. Tim Tszyu did not overlook his opponent. He took the fight and he trained for it. You know who overlooked his opponent? The boxing fans, the media. Why we always want to put it on fighters like they overlooking the fighter? No, we overlook a fighter. We're the one that say, I want to see Tim Tszyu versus Jamel Charlo. I want to see Tim Tszyu versus Bud Crawford. I want to see Tim Tszyu versus Fundura. I want to see Tim Tszyu versus Virgil Ortiz. You wasn't saying you want to see Tim Tszyu versus Murata Kalakasabarkalisiris. We ain't saying that. As a matter of fact, I even said, yo, before that, yo, what about Tim Tszyu and Lubin? And people was like, nah, I don't want to see that fight. And I said, that was a good fight, Tim Tszyu and Lubin, right? I did a video about that. And people was critiquing me. Y'all didn't like it. We overlook the fight. We overlook the fighter. And Tim Tszyu, and this is what I like about Tim Tszyu also, because he challenged himself. He got right back up. What I'm saying? Particular fortitude, mental fortitude. He was out there getting up, still trying to fight, even though he was getting that knocked down. And that's another thing why we give credit to Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia. Outside of him suing and stuff like that, the craziness, aftermath, at least Devin Haney was getting up. Tim Tszyu was getting up. Tim Tszyu was getting up. But we don't play that with Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury, the second fight. When Deontay Wilder said, I wanna finish on my shield. We criticize Deontay Wilder, but we give a lot of credit to Tim Tszyu for getting right back up, right? See, that's the only issue, that we don't keep it consistent. Whether you're a fan of these fighters or not, let's just be real. Let's break it down unbiasedly, logically, and objectively. There's enough channels out there that are biased. There's enough channels that just like to talk about one particular fighter and stuff, build them up and shit on everybody else. But let's keep it real right here in Punch Run Boxing. Keep it real with me. Like Eddie Murphy told Martin Lawrence, we gotta keep it real. We gotta keep it real with the movie life. Hunter of the Hunt in the building. What's good, my brother? If we're gonna have a pity party, if we're gonna feel sorry for Timmy, Timmy, I hope you're okay. And I know that you have a heart of a champion. And I believe that your manager set you up. No. Tim Tszyu is like Anthony Joshua. No excuses. Tim Tszyu will have no excuse. Anthony Joshua has a no excuse, which going to allow Tim Tszyu to go back to the drawing board. He's only 29 years old, got a great, his father is great. I believe that Tim Tszyu got one of the best teams in the sport of boxing, one of the most fearless teams in the sport of boxing. Come on, man, y'all know that Hey, I'm gonna tell you like this: Tim Tszyu's team got more balls and heart than Tank Davis' team, right? Right? Tim Tszyu's team got more heart than Javante Tank Davis' team. And you know, guys. It's funny, and this what it is. It's funny because you know what makes me laugh, yo. It's just the narrative in this community, right? The narrative is comedic to me because when we talk about other fighters, they be like, "Yo, the PBC, the protection plan of PBC, right? The protection plan of PBC. Hey, yo, PBC is protecting fighters. PBC is protecting fighters." But when it comes with Tim Tszyu, yeah, I don't say that PBC is protecting Tim Tszyu. You see how I debunked the narrative right quick? Why we don't hear what did Tim Tszyu say after the fight? The first name. Thank you for Al Heyman giving me the opportunity. Oh, now why we don't say, damn, yo, Al Heyman be giving Tim Tszyu all this opportunity and stuff like that? No, because you know why? It's not a lucrative narrative in the YTBC, in the YouTube boxing, whatever you want to call it. Right, so boxing now is the voice of the UK, London, bruv, in the building. Said back to Latino. Said Ness. Oh, whoa. Damn, man, y'all mad at why y'all mad at Ness? You know what I'm saying? I mean, he got a history, but anyway, why y'all mad at the boxing voice like that? Bro, these favorites been getting Molly. Bro, these favorites been getting Molly Wob lately. I can't believe he fought like that. All heart, no brains on that one. Right? All heart, no brain. Sometimes we can say, look, Pitbull Cruz, all heart, no brain. Deontay Wilder, all heart, no brain. You know what I'm saying? There's fighters out there with no heart, no brain. Ricardo Mayorga, all heart, no brain. He can win some fights though. Just like Tim Tszyu could win some fights. Just like Pitbull Cruz could win some fights. But you ain't gonna get all the fights. You ain't gonna win all the fights. And I'm not looking, and you know what it is, ladies and gentlemen, we're not looking for the next Floyd Mayweather. We're not looking for that. Look, in the end of the day, the primary thing in this in fans, if y'all could agree with me or y'all could disagree, the primary thing, if we get a great fight, I really don't care. I mean, yes, I could be rooting for one or the other, but if a fight fan gets a great fight, we win as boxing fans. That's the only thing that we could brag about is a fight. Unless if you bet on fights and then you bet on the fighter and he lose and then you lose money, I can understand. But as just a pure boxing fan, not the betters, because I even know chicks that know nothing about the sport of boxing be telling me, "Hello, Punch, how you doing?" You know what I'm saying? I mean, your chip tooth, you know what I'm saying, it's kind of sharp and I like it and stuff like that. But I know that you know about boxing. I'm trying to bet on Shane. Who should I bet? Should I bet on Timmy Zuizu? I don't know how to pronounce his name. Timmy Zuzus. And this other Russian, Baraka Moratalisla. I don't know who to bet, but you know boxing. Can you tell me how? Can you tell me who to bet for? Hey, I'm saying like this. I gotta be honest, yo. If I never heard the announcer called Tim Tszyu, I'll be struggling with his last name. I'm like Tzzy. What the fuck? How you? No, let's be honest. How you pronounce that shit? Tszyu, Tszyu, Tszyu. That's a crazy last name. Who makes up a name like that though? Like how you? How? Hey, yo, that's a name. You can't spell that name. Tzyu. To see to you. They just said fuck it, let's just put any letter up. Because that's not how you pronounce zoo. Tim Zoo. I know how to pronounce. I know how to read. Damn it. You spell zoo Zoo. We got the Bronx Zoo out here. Central Park Zoo. What's this thinking? TSZYU. Why you trying to confuse me like that? Hey, I'm gonna tell you like this right now. Every nerd will fail the spelling bee contest. All right, here's another word. Spell Tim Zoo. You know, 100% of the people gonna be like, I know. Timzoo. Sorry, that's wrong. No, it's not. Of the hunt. I always bet on the underdog. I am in Egypt right now, and DraftKings doesn't work here. Otherwise, I will be breaded right now. Oh man, you can't bet. Hey, but hey, sometimes it's good that you can't bet because my boy, I don't want to put his dirty laundry out there, but nobody knows him out there. He's not. He don't be on my channel and stuff like that. But my boy had a gambling problem. He went to gambling rehab. I never knew there was a gambling rehab. He actually went to gambling rehab. I'm like, damn, that's some new shit. I mean, I know drugs, alcohol rehab and stuff like that. Alcohol rehab, heroin, fentanyl. You know what I'm saying? You go through relationships, but he had gambling. He went to gambling rehab in which he needs to stay in the weekend. It was crazy. I ain't know nothing about that, but my boy put me on. I'd be like, hey, yo, he's like, yo, who playing tonight? Well, the Yankees gonna be playing and stuff. Like, come on, man. Please, man, let me bet on the fight, on the game, please. please, baby. Please, yo, punch, please. Come on, man. Let me get a betting line, man. Please, let me get a minus, plus. Come on, man. Damn, I would bet. I don't know. I, don't, I used to make fun of him like, damn, you gotta have any problem like that? Damn, you fiend. He'd be like, yo, my man, please, I'll suck. Yo, man, let me get, please, on a plus $150. Oh, shit. But anyway, anyway, let's keep on talking to him. All right, the pity party. Now be real with me. Be real with me, folks. Be real with me. Did we have a pity party for Earl Spence? Did we have a pity party? No. Let's be real. Let's be real. Because there's going on a pity party right now. They're having a pity party celebration right now for Tim Tszyu. Huh? Was there a pity party when Earl Spence got in the second car accident? When Buck Crawford pulled out of the negotiations, and then Earl Spence had a longer layoff, and then Earl Spence was squeezing to 147-pound division, and then he got his ass whooped by Buck Crawford. Did anybody feel sorry for Earl Spence? Hold on, give me a second. Huh? Anybody in the chat? Did anybody feel sorry for Earl Spence? How about this? How about this? Did anybody feel sorry for Teofimo Lopez versus Sandor Martin when he was like, do I still got it, or was he or people just laughing and people wasn't giving him the benefit of the doubt? Oh, yo, he got dropped. Yo, he got dropped. Did anybody had a pity party for Teofimo Lopez? I mean, he proved himself. He beat Vasily Lomachenko around that time. Yeah, he lost to George. Did anybody feel sorry for him with George Kambosos, where even 3 doctors said that, that he could have died because he wasn't fit to fight? Did anybody feel sorry for him? Nah. Right? Anybody felt sorry for Deontay Wilder? Was that with Parker? Nah, ain't nobody felt sorry for no Deontay Wilder. He was a laughing stock. We all laughed. We didn't give it the benefit of the doubt. We didn't want to hear his story. We didn't want to hear, nah, he injured his hand again. He broke his hand. Nobody want to talk about that, right? He didn't get the benefit of the doubt. There was no pity party for Deontay Wilder, right? What about Ryan Garcia? What about Ryan Garcia? Was the pity party for Ryan Garcia? Hmm? Yeah, we was talking about the stipulations leading up to the fight. We was talking about the stipulations leading up to the fight, but when the fight happened, and then Gervonta Tank Davis knocked down Ryan Garcia and then knocked him out, and then he got on his knees, hit him in the ribs, got him on his knees, and then people feel like he quit. Ain't nobody find no pity party for Ryan Garcia, right? Let's be real, let's be honest. What about this? We've been talking about this quite some time. We've been talking about this for the half of the year. The infamous Ryan Garcia giving Devin Haney the ass whooping to the point that Devin Haney want to sue Ryan Garcia for battery, fraud, emotional distress, reputational damages. He beat him up so bad like that. Did anybody find pity? Hey, yo, let's be real, let's be honest. Even Ryan Garcia, he did pop dirty. No. Let's be real. Let's be real. Let's be real. I mean, look. It's the ass whooping ain't never going to change for me. He whooped Devin Haney's ass, and I don't think that Alsterin whooped him. I think it was the left hook. I think it was the skills and talent of Ryan Garcia and the lack of skills that Devin Haney showcased in that fight. But you know what? He did pop dirty, and who he still gave the benefit of the doubt to? Ryan Garcia. I even did a poll. 70, almost 80 people. It was almost, I think, 3K people voted. 3,000 people voted and gave Ryan Garcia the benefit of the doubt, even when we already knew that he already popped dirty. Was there a pity party for Devin Haney? Is there still a pity party for Devin Haney? No. There's no pity party for Devin Haney. The only one that could give Devin Haney a pity party right now is locked up. It's the only person that could give Devin Haney a pity party. Maybe that's why Devin Haney is all mad and stuff like that. He's mad. Devin Haney is mad. You see, like 150 people have sued P. Diddy, and Devin Haney said, if y'all gonna sue my man, I'm gonna sue y'all too. If y'all gonna sue my man, I'm gonna do the suing myself. $150 people in counting is suing P. Diddy. Matter of fact, I'm a sue P. Diddy myself too. Yeah, I'm working on it, folks. Yeah, I'm going to sue P. Diddy myself too. Damn it. If everybody else gonna be doing it, I'm gonna be doing it too. Yo, what you talking about? Yo. Nah, Punch, what you trying to say that P. Diddy violated you? Look, I'm gonna say it like this, man. He came to Harlem and stuff like that. We went to the gym, right? To the basketball gym. We was playing 5-on-5. You know what I'm saying? I crossed some mother effer up. Boom, I laid on him. I was in Diddy's team. And then Diddy, you know what I'm saying? He slapped my ass, like say, yo, good move, good shot. And you know what? When I scored that bucket, I thought he was gonna give me a five, but he smacked my ass like, yo, good shot. I never could play basketball again because I felt he had his hand and his finger spread up and he smacked me on the left butt cheek like, yo, good play. And I could never forget about that. I could never see myself playing basketball ever again. I felt violated. I felt violated. And I'm suing him. Shit, everybody gonna be suing P. Diddy. Might as well. Give myself a little chain. You know what I'm saying? Give myself a little chain. He said 7 cases dropping every week at the rate. Punch, why did Devin have those goggles? I don't know. Hey, yo, that ain't even no swimming goggles, bro. That's some other shit goggles. I don't know. That's some poo sex goggle. I don't know. I don't know, Savage. He said, Savage said, hey, yo, why Devin ain't had them goggles? I don't know, bro. I don't know. He that's some sex pool goggle. I don't know. Oh, say dip in the water and stuff like that. Motorboat P. Diddy. Hello, dímelo. Con los 2 pesos de plata. No, me dice Mr. Moonshine, the stand-up boxing comedy. Hey, yo, look at the goggles. Yo, they ain't even swimming goggles, my brother. They ain't even swimming goggles, man. He thought he was going. Hey, yo, he thought he was gonna go to a ski party or something like that, man. Hey, yo, let's be real. Hey, Devin Haney does get punched in the head for a living. He thought he was gonna ski in the pool. Maybe with that cocaína. And he boxing fan in the building to protect his eyes from baby oil. Yo, we need to stop. Hey, yo, we need to stop with this making fun of Devin Haney all the time. It's just that yo, yo, people be hitting me up. Yo, but why, man, cut Devin Haney some slack, bro. Damn, you always, you know what I'm saying, dissing and making fun of Devin Haney. Matter of fact, this is a live where I'm giving credit to Devin Haney, to be honest. Because if Tim's gonna get the pity party, then Devin Haney deserves his pity party as well. But let's be real, let's be honest. It's just that the Haneys give us so much content to joke on them. Come on, like, come on, for look. First, hey, yo, this is the worst he and Devin Haney's life. He wants 2024. A matter of fact, Devin Haney, when his New Year's 2025, he's gonna celebrate like nobody else because 2024 has been an embarrassment. But he give us these content. Like, okay, boom, you got beaten up by Ryan Garcia. You know, a lot of fighters lose, they win, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's part of the game. But then that carnival shit, come on. That carnival, come on, you miss a punch and the dude get jumped by a bunch of pillow hands that are just contagious because they your boys. And the dude wanted the dude got up and he wanted more beef and everybody ran. I'm like, damn, that's embarrassing. And then on top of that, then you sue and you pull the weakest move in boxing history. Like, damn, you just give us content to shit on you. I don't want to do it all the time. I don't want to do it all the time. He's just a walking joke. It is. He's just a walking joke. But anyway. I ain't saying no way. I'm saying anyway. So yeah, people quit with the Tim Tszyu pity party. All right, Tim Tszyu lost fair and square. His team put him up against a good fighter. Now I have to tackle and debunk another narrative, a bunch of narratives right now. You know what I'm saying? A bunch of narratives. I said this before, and I'm gonna say it again. Y'all new to the channel. We, as an American boxing fans, and yeah, we American. And when I say American, I'm talking about Latino fighters, Black fighters. You know, born in America, American fighters. You know what I'm saying? Virgil Ortiz, Boots Ennis, Teofimo, Bud Crawford, Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney. You already know, right? We we don't give our own fighters the benefit of the doubt, whether it's in the pros or whether they did in the amateurs. But it's funny. It's funny that when we give credit to Murta Falabarisi, to Mashramov, who else? Mashramov, Boachuk, right? Oh yo, they did their things in the amateurs. But let's really think about it. Who is Boachuk? Did anybody was doing a bunch of videos about Boachuk? No. Let's be real, let's be honest. We always say, yo, Virgil Ortiz versus Boots, Virgil Ortiz versus Tim. You know what I'm saying? We never talked about Boachuk. We never talked about Mashramov. And we never talked about Muratana Sarabili. We never talked about those guys. Let's be real, let's be honest. Come on. My brothers and sisters, let's be real, let's be honest. We never talked about them. But I'm gonna give you a name that a lot of you hate that I bring up. I'm gonna give you a name that a lot of you hate that I bring up, damn it. Demetrius Andre. Oh, what punch is gonna say now about Demetrius Andre? God damn, y'all gonna be listening to me right now. Cause y'all little hypocrites. I'm gonna get you and I'm gonna debunk y'all right now. I remember in 154, in 160. You see all these guys that we're praising right now, the Mashramov, the Murakarakariki, the Boachucks of the world, guys from Russia, guys from the middle, from not the Middle East, but the Eastern Europeans and stuff like that that we don't talk about. We don't give them enough airtime. These are the type of guys that Demetrius Boo Andre been beating. Yeah, yeah. Take a good look at his resume. These are, a matter of fact, let me put it out for y'all. Over here we get over here we keep it boxing. I'm just trying to debunk a bunch of damn narratives. Hold on. We got a lot to talk about, y'all. We got a lot to talk about. Boom. Hold on. Give me a second. Hold on. Give me a little second. Give me a little second. Give me a little second. Let me put this up. Here we go. Mhm. All right. Boom. Let me get this thing out of the way. This Demetrius Andre. Remember when he fought Veins Murata Sanyang? Mm? Undefeated. Great amateur. Y'all ain't give no Demetrius Andre no credit for being them. But y'all love Mastermov. Oh, no, you know what I'm saying? Bud Crawford, but Mastermov, he was great in the amateurs. He was, Bud Crawford, you know what I'm saying? Mastermov was a good fighter. That's why he struggled because Mastermov was good in the amateurs. Yo, Boachuk, he was good in the amateurs. Hey, Madrugu, he was good in the amateurs. But what about when I tell you that Demetrius Andre was the man in the amateurs? No, punch. The amateurs doesn't count. What about when I told y'all, yo, I picked T from Lopez to outbox Vasily Lomachenko because what he did in the amateurs. And he beat the only guy that actually beat Vasily Lomachenko in the amateurs, the French guy. Stop, man. T only got to punch his chance. Amateurs doesn't count. I told y'all, if you're going to break down Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia, go back to the amateurs. They fought 6 times, and Ryan Garcia gave Devin Haney his last 8 count. The amateurs doesn't count. Yo, but Ryan Garcia is a 15 national champion. Amateurs doesn't count. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. See, with all fighters, we don't give a damn about their amateurs. But we give the benefit of the doubt to the foreigner fighters, to the Lomachinkos and the Usyk. And shout out, they're great pros as well. Rigondeaux and all these guys that we're talking about. So let's go. Let's just talk boxing. You feel me? Let me just debunk these narratives, right? Jack Coquet, Jack Coquet. They ain't giving him no credit. Remember, Demetrius Andre never beat nobody. You remember? Demetrius Andre been beating guys like Tim Tszyu. Tim Tszyu, are guys y'all praise. Matter of fact, y'all praised Tim Tszyu so much that y'all was saying that Jamel Charlo, the undisputed 154-pound champion that cleaned out his division, that Jamel Charlo was afraid of Tim Tszyu. Not only that, y'all actually said that Tim Tszyu was better than Jamel Charlo, right? Sulecki, when Demetrius Andre fought Sulecki and beat Sulecki. Who's Sulecki? What about when he became the IBF champ, the WBO champion when he was supposed to fight Billy Joe Saunders and Billy Joe Saunders popped dirty, so he fought Walter Kantokukwakwa undefeated. You ain't giving no damn. You ain't giving no damn credit. Fox, you ain't giving no damn credit. Liam Williams, you ain't giving no damn credit. Jason Quigley, a fighter that Canelo Alvarez was about to fight in the 154-pound division. Demetrius Andre knocked him out in the second round. You ain't gave Demetrius Andre no credit. Demetrius Andre fight nobody. Demetrius Andre fights nobody. But now these type of fighters are somebody. Now these type of fighters are somebody. Oh, when American fighters faces them and struggles with them, oh, Virgil Ortiz, but you got to understand that Boychuk is a good fighter, blah, 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 blah. Oh, you got to understand that Mastromov is a good fighter, blah, 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 blah. Oh, you got to understand that Karekulo is a good fighter. Oh, but when it came down to when the Demetrius Andre was at 154 and 160, all these, nut, who these people? Who the hell are these people? The same people that you be praising right now, and you don't even know them. You don't know Murata Karakara. You don't know Boachuk. You don't know Mashimov. You don't know these guys, but you praise them. But if they was American fighters, you'd be saying they ain't shit. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it honest. Who? Look at this. Look at this. Before Murata Kalakiki beat Tim Tszyu this past weekend, what was his best win? What was his best win, ladies and gentlemen? What was his best win? Oh, let Punch Drunk Boxing educate y'all. Let's go to his resume. He just beat Tim Tszyu. Jack Coquet. Yo, Punch. But Murata Kalakiki is the man, bro. He good. He's a great fighter. He always been good. A lot of people didn't talk about, but he was good. He was good. He was good. Hey, yo, you know they saying that Murata Kalakiki could give Bud Crawford the work. Who should Bud Crawford fight next? Now they saying that Bud Crawford should fight Murata Kalakiki. He just beat Tim Tszyu, but really, who's Tim Tszyu really? Tim Tszyu, yes, he was becoming this this name, but he really ain't doing nothing special, right? Because y'all didn't give credit to Tony Harrison like that. I used to say that Tony Harrison was a bum. Let's be real. Let's be honest. Who? Carlos Ocampo, a guy that beat that Earl Spence knocked out in the second round. Brian Mendoza was good. That was a good win. Tony Harrison was a good one, but I'm just saying that y'all was praising things that y'all wouldn't praise in the American fighter. Y'all wouldn't praise him, right? Let's be real. Let's be honest. Come on, y'all. Y'all could keep it real with me. It'd be the performance. Charles of the Cheese and Guesso in the building said it'd be the performances though, Punch. At least for me. Look. I like Tim Tszyu. I like Tim Tszyu. I'm just calling out that people don't keep it consistent though. Now I understand. Look, the Demetrius Andre. Put it this way. I did a video once before with the Sulecki fight because I always keep it unbiased, logically, and objectively. I think that some people just call me out when they feel like I'm just giving credit, but never see the videos where I'm holding them accountable. Just like, hey, a lot of people are like, yo, Punch, you a Teofimo Lopez fanboy. But then I did a video right in the arena after this fight with Steve Claggett, and I said, not acceptable, right? I hold the guys that also support, accountable. I did a Suleki. If y'all search the Miz Andre versus Suleki live commentary, I said that's unacceptable, Demise Andre. You're not gonna get the Triple G fight. You're not gonna get the Canelo Alvarez fight like that. You should have stopped them. Same shit. But look at Jack Cocaine. Yo, punch. Murata Kalakakiki is a good fighter. Murata Kalakakiki is a good fighter. The guy that beat Tim Tszyu. But let me show you. Let me show you. This was this year. That was his best win of his career versus Jack Cocaine. Before the Tim Tszyu fight, that was his best win. And people giving y'all a lot of credit. But put it this way, hold on. But this is the when Demise Andre beat Jack Cocaine, 2017. Almost what? 8 years ago? Almost 8 years ago, folks. But he ain't fighting nobody though. You see the inconsistent in people? He beat Jack Cocaine 2017. And 2017, I ain't even had my two little ones. That's how long it was. I didn't even have my two little ones. My two little ones is one in the second grade, the other one is in kindergarten right now, folks. Nobody gave me, nobody gave Demise Andre credit. But anyway, I just wanted to debunk that, right? Let me put this right quick. Boom, the pity party. MS said, "Go, thank you, my brother." See that? So when people be like, "Nah, man, stop talking about Demise Andre and boo," nah, 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 nah. Just like I did a video right after the fight when Tim Tszyu lost. This humbles the people that used to say that the 154-pound division. Y'all been following the channel. Y'all know for how many years I said that the 154-pound division is the most competitive division in the sport of boxing. But because people did not like Jamel Charlo for whatever reason and hated Jamel Charlo, you know what y'all did? Y'all devalued the division because it wasn't high profile names in it. And just because there's not a high profile name in the division, that doesn't mean that the division is shitty. The division is highly competitive. But because y'all didn't like Jamel Charlo, because Jamel Charlo is PBC, and this community has a bunch of boxing content creators that give PBC and Al Haymon the benefit of the doubt, and they start raise baiting about it, then y'all start to hate those channels, which eventually, because you hate those channels, you start hating the fighters. But a guy like Jamel Charlo was there to be great and became undisputed, right? My fault. My fault. Give me a second. My fault. My fault. Cristian Padilla de lo mío in the building. Me dice, Punch, you made it on ESPN Plus. They showed a clip of you for a second on the Fight Life with Teofimo Lopez episode called The Giant Slater. I'm there. How did I look? Christian, how did I look? Huh? Come on, hey, yo, show me a clip, man. Send it to me. Send it to me on punchroomboxing at Gmail. You know what I'm saying? Did I look all right? Did I look in shape? Or that was that's when I'm way out of shape. You feel me? They got the right side, my good looking side. Did they got it, Christian? You good looking out with the $5 super chat, my brother. I gotta see it. I gotta see it. I gotta see it. Did they got my good side? Woo! Hold on. So appreciate you, my brother. Let's talk about also this. I did a video earlier on today. I did a video early on today. Let me get this thing out of the way. Let's talk about this, folks. Since we saw that Tim Tszyu lost, some people say that he's an elite fighter. Some people say that he was the best fighter in 154. That's what people were saying before. But Crawford got there, and Jamel Charlo moved up to fight Canelo Alvarez, right? 2024 has been the year of the hype jobs getting their ass whooped. Not all the hype jobs and quote unquote boogeymen in the sport of boxing all lost, but they struggle as well. Most lost, some of them struggle. So in the comment section, let's give the names out, right? Subriel Matias. Wow. Remember the boogeyman? Remember him? It seems a lot of people forgot about him because ain't nobody talking about Subriel Matias. And the Puerto Rican, hey, yo, there was Puerto Rican channels out there that was dissing me and stuff like that because I was saying that he was scared, not scared, but la mano le duele, and they don't want to fight Teofimo Lopez on the Super Bowl, right? But people was hyping Subriel Matias so much that they said that Subriel Matias will kill Teofimo Lopez and will kill Devin Haney and will kill everybody in the 154-pound division. Am I right or wrong? Am I right or wrong, folks? Que no se quede callado, mi hermano, no se quede callado, mi gente. Dime la verdad, ¿verdad? Eso es lo que estaba diciendo la gente, right? That's what the people were saying, right? That Subriel Matias is the boogeyman and he will not only beat people, but will kill people in the ring. Eso es lo que me dijeron la gente a mí, ¿verdad? We no liar over here. We no liar, okay? Where the hell is Subriel Matias right now? Damn, 2024. Hype job. Damn. Tim Tszyu just recently lost as well. Was he a hype job? I believe it's not that Tim Tszyu was a hype job, but I feel like, yeah, I feel many was over exaggerating when they was already saying that Tim Tszyu is the best at 154, even as Jamel Charlo was already the undisputed before him beating Jamel, before him going to fight Canelo Alvarez. People was already crowning him, that no, he's the best in the 154-pound division. Mira eso, mi hermano. Yo, but Jamel Charlo struck up with Tony Harrison, though. Tim Tszyu didn't. Y'all forgot? He went down this year. Jared Anderson, my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, for as an American, as a patriotic, ladies and gentlemen, y'all gonna listen to y'all gonna listen and hear, folks. Listen up. Y'all gonna listen to it here for the first time. America is not gonna have a heavyweight champion in the next 10 to 15 years. I'm sorry, folks. Jared Anderson was the only chance. Jared Anderson was the only chance. Hmm? Now, I don't want to disrespect Richie Torres. I don't want to disrespect Richie Torres, but I don't think Richie Torres could beat the likes of Usyk. I don't think that Richie Torres could beat not even Danny Dubois. I don't think that Richie Torres could beat Anthony Joshua. I don't think that Richie Torres. I think that Richie Torres maybe will give Herkovich a run for his money. Maybe I don't see him being Zhang. I don't see him being not even the guys that hasn't even become champion in the heavyweight division. I don't see no heavyweight in the pipeline. There is no heavyweight right now, folks. I don't see them in the amateurs. They all playing football. They all playing other sports. That's it for American heavyweight. Let me see what the people are saying as well. I don't think that Edgar Berlanga got exposed. He was facing the best Canelo Alvarez. I think that we all knew that he was not going to beat. It was not going to beat Canelo Alvarez. So I don't think that's exposed right there with Edgar Berlanga. If Edgar Berlanga would have lost to somebody that is way beneath the rankings, you know what I'm saying, where he's at. Any boxing fan said Paro about to fight. So that's embarrassing, right? Any boxing fan. Hey yo, Paro ain't even Puerto Rican. Hitchens ain't even Puerto Rican. And Eddie Hearn dropped Subriel Matias and gonna put Paro on Puerto Rico in the same place of Subriel. That's embarrassing, folks. I feel that's embarrassing, right? That's embarrassing. But let's go, Jared Anderson. That was embarrassing. What about this? What about this? Gary Antoine Russell. Gary Antoine Russell, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't think that Gary Antoine Russell was going to lose to Puello, folks. Nah. If I was, look, and I'm not even a betting man, but if I was a betting man, like if I was betting, I would have never thought that Puello will be the one to beat Gary Antoine Russell. Yep. Hey, yo, I didn't, yo, for me, I just didn't imagine it. Those is these are the just few fights that I feel like I didn't give Puello no chance, bro. And I'm Dominican, folks. I'm Dominican. El manguco tres golpes, my friends. Huh? Arroz con guandules. Chuleta. Pastelito, pasteles, mofongo, de carne, de chicken, de pollo. I'm Dominican, and I ain't give him no chance. I give him no chance, like like Vince McMahon songs. No chance, no chance in hell, no chance. I still gotta see that Netflix special, but I ain't give him no chance. Nah, I ain't give Rowling no chance. Nah, I ain't give Turiki Kakaki, Turiki Kakaka, Turiki Takaki, Turiki Kakaka, Tabradidi, Talada. I ain't give my Dominican people no chance. I ain't give Puyo a chance to be Gary Antoine Russell. Cancel said, I used to say the 140 pound was the best division, but these cats don't be unifying. Yeah. I said the 140 pound division was the most interesting division, the most competitive division, in my opinion. It was the 154 pound division. But think about it, how things switched up. Pitbull Cruz, another hype job. Let's be real, let's be honest. I like Pitbull Cruz, but his clout was that he challenged Javante Tank Davis. But the mother effer lost. That was his clout. That was his hype. His hype ain't even a win. His hype that he challenged and gave Javante Tank Davis a run for his money. That was his thing. He was a hype job. He lost to Rayo. And I didn't think that Rayo was going to beat him as well. 2024 has been the year of the death of the hype jobs. Right? Everybody got exposed. Hey, yo, Virgil Ortiz, one of my favorite fighters, got exposed too. One of my favorite fighters, Virgil Ortiz, got exposed by Boachuk. Well, he didn't lose, but he got exposed. And then there's a lot of people that feel like Virgil Ortiz lost. Tim Tszyu, Virgil Ortiz, Jared Anderson, Subel Matias, Pitbull Cruz. Hey, yo, put it this way. Let's even look at the girls. Now, this wasn't 2024, but it was December 2023. So, you know what I'm saying? We could just say 2024 on this one. Shadeja Green. Shadeja Green lost to Crew de Jour. I didn't think that Shadeja Green was going to get beaten up like that by Crew de Jour and get outboxed like that. We was talking about Shadeja Green being the only one left to fight Clarissa Shields. She lost. She got exposed. You feel like General said, no, who said it? Star said Benavidez got exposed. I don't think that Benavidez really got exposed, to be honest. He moved up to the 175-pound division for the first time, and I think he won most of the rounds. It's just that the only criticism that a lot of people gave David Benavidez is that his power didn't do the type of damage it was doing to guys in 168. But nah, I don't think David Benavidez got exposed. I just think that his power was the thing that was in question because he landed every punch in the kitchen sink. I like his combination. He went into the fight injured. I don't think that David Benavidez got exposed that fight. Nah, I disagree on that one, my brother. I don't think that David Benavidez got exposed. Like Alexandre didn't. What did Alexandre do to him anyway? It was just that his power didn't phase Alexandre like that. That's all. I don't think that's an exposed, in my opinion. Because if you're moving up, the question is where your power carry. Now he didn't knock him out, but that's not even exposed because you don't knock him out. Like I ain't see David Benavidez go through adversity. You feel me? So I don't know about that one. Did the lock in the Bavor rematch, or do we get a round robin? The IBF just mandated Beterbiev, so it's almost the same thing that's happening to the heavyweight division. The IBF is fucking everything up, folks. No, 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 no. Let's be real. Let's be honest. Like I understand that the IBF want to follow their rules, but they only want to follow their rules when they like people be like, yo, the IBF is strict. The IBF was not strict with Earl Spence when Abdul Kokorov was the mandatory since March 2019, and they did a mandate Earl the True Spence for almost They wasn't strict with Earl the True spins. Now, of course, they kept it consistent with kind of the Wavres with the Sergey Derevchenko thing. They kept it consistent with Anthony Joshua with the Kubra Pulev thing. They kept it consistent in the heavyweight division with Alexander Usyk and Tyson Fury, and then now with Beterbiev and Bivol. Yet this is again, this is the narrative, and this is the hypocrisy and the contradiction, not the hypocrisy, but the contradiction of the boxing fans. So when Mauricio Sudamon implements a franchise, franchise to so people could so the fighters get a better chance to give us a better fight, right? Let's just be real. We hated the franchise. We hated that type of business model that Mauricio Sudamon was planned. But he said, and we don't like the super WBA, right? So they could fight the best fight. So they could pick and choose to fight the better fights, right? But now we're criticizing the IBF to do what these other guys, these other belt federations are doing. Nah. We want to see the rematch with Bivol and Beterbiev. Nah. We want to see the rematch with Alexander Usyk versus Tyson Fury for the undisputed. And now we don't give a fuck about the mandatory. Now we don't give a damn about the mandatory, right? But when Earl Spence was on the come up and was Kell Brooks mandatory, we want the IBF to mandate Kell Brook, right? See, sometimes we pick and choose which mandatory we want and which unification bouts we want and things of that nature. But of course, the IBF, Daryl Peoples have to understand the landscape of the sport of boxing. And when we have a matchup like Usyk and Tyson Fury, in which we haven't had an undisputed in almost 25 years, 22, 23 years, and it was a close fight, and then they get in the way of not having a rematch, that's bad for boxing. Alexander, and then the Bivol versus Beterbiev was very, very close, controversial in people's eyes. And then there's no rematch. The IBF is single-handedly messing up a legacy and a great fight to keep the momentum of the sport of boxing going. Like, be fair and just pay a step aside money. Like, and I agree with Bob Arum. Well, they following the rules. Well, change the rules then. Change the rules then. Yeah. Because now we're gonna get the Usyk versus Tyson Fury, and it's not undisputed. Might as well forget about the See, I'm not even all for the rematch now. Now I actually want to see the rematch between Alexander Usyk and Danny Dubois, which I believe that Danny Dubois actually hit Alexander Usyk with a legal body shot, and Alexander Usyk should have been knocked out by Danny Dubois. But of course, they let it ride, and then in the end, Alexander Usyk stopped Danny Dubois. But if I want to see any rematch now, it wouldn't even be Usyk and Tyson Fury because the IBF messed that up. Now I want to see Usyk versus Danny Dubois. Now that's a meaningful rematch now to me because the undisputed is not on the line. It's not on the line, folks. Think about now, but Turkey and Bivol is not gonna the rematch is not for undisputed. It's whack now. I'm not sure if they stripped Beterbiev already, but then we would look, and if it wasn't for Bivol, we was talking about Beterbiev versus David Benavidez. We was talking about Beterbiev possibly fighting Canelo Alvarez, and Canelo Alvarez jump into the 175-pound division and get an opportunity to become a two-division world champ, two-division undisputed world champion fighting Beterbiev. And now that's out the window because the IBF once again wants to swing their big stick, not caring about the sport of boxing, but being selfish and caring about themselves. Or IBF stripped Canelo and Usyk and now Beterbiev. That's trash. Yeah. But then it's a contradiction. Let's be honest. Then we're contradicting ourselves as just look, all these belt federations, let's be real. All these belt federations rarely follow their own rules. These belt federations are very inconsistent. But we're also inconsistent because we will shit on the WBC and praise the IBF. And now we want the IBF to do what the WBC is doing. We want IBF to do what the WBA is doing. We want the IBF to do what the WBO is doing. Come on now. Come on now. So I ask y'all in the chat right now, folks, what you rather have? The WBC or the IBF? Which rule you like? Which sanctioning bodies you like? Hmm? To be honest, you know who I actually like? You know what's my favorite sanctioning body? Is the WBO. You know why the WBO? Because the WBO is the most transparent belt federation to the fans. The WBO is the only one that all their moves, all their orders are public for public knowledge, for public records. Go to the WBO.org or .com right now, and you can see every mandatory and mandatory ordered purse bids, everything, and you could date it back from 2015. They're very transparent. When somebody file a petition, they post it up. When they respond to the petition, they post it up. All the information about WBO is there. And if the WBO creates the Super WBO, right? It has a legitimacy why they do it. Terrence Bud Crawford became the Super WBO. Cool. He deserved it. Bud Crawford deserved to be a Super WBO, and at least he took that and went to fight for a belt in 154. That's a good thing. I respect that from the WBO, and I think that Terrence Bud Crawford got the veto to do it. Canelo Alvarez got this opportunity as well. Teofimo Lopez beating Josh Taylor got that opportunity as well. It's all good. Now Yano is given that opportunity as well. The WBO Paco is my favorite. That's my favorite sanctioning body right now. That's my favorite sanctioning body right now. We want the sanctioning belts to do the 10 pounds rehydration clothesline. I would. I agree with you, Matong. I agree. I agree with you on that one. I would like everybody to implement the IBF, the IBF, um 10 pounds rehydration clause. Yep, I would like that. I think the most I think the WBA is the worst sanctioning body. I don't even think they're a sanctioning body. I think that they're just I think they're the one that's so deep in promoters' pockets, in my opinion. Like I don't know what rules they have. They strip. They didn't have no interim, the Gold WBA, and then they don't have the Super WBA. Then they had the. They said that the regular WBA champion will fight the Super WBA champion, but that didn't happen in the lightweight division. Why? Because what the WBA should have done is mandate at the time. I believe it was I believe it was they should have mandate Tank to fight Haney, right? Haney on Tio because Tank was a WBA regular, I think, or maybe Haney. They should have mandate that fight because they did strip every interim and every gold WBA champion, but it was inconsistent there. Hope said, yo, Moonshine, you still have the channel. I'm not saying they're going to turn you into a superstar, but you pretty open-minded on most boxers, which is something good. The channel. Good looking out, man. Which I told about punt. The machine. WBC give me the big fights. Says Rapstar Boxing Knowledge. They're enforcing mandatory, which is good thing, but they're letting nobodies fight for the most part. Like who wants to see bouts rematch that do again? He got exactly right. Exactly. We we still it still has to be what's good for the sport as well, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not easy. The sanctioning bodies have to understand, like, okay, you don't even have to work together, but you also have to understand the legacy of these fights. You think it's easy to get a undisputed heavyweight championship bout? It took 22, 23 years. The IBF should be like, you know what? Let them get their rematch and then let's order something. Like, yo, like the IBF, my brother, yo, we waited for such a long time. Why you messing with history and why you messing with a great potential undisputed bout? A rematch of undisputed took so long for us to get here as a sport. And make sure that after the rematch with Alexander Usyk and Tyson Fury, that the IBF, because the IBF has done this before, mandate. Remember, put it this way: you remember when the IBF mandated Sergey Derevchenko to fight Canelo Alvarez 10 days after the fight with Daniel Jacobs? That's all you got to do. All right, guys, just understand this. Um, Usyk and Tyson Fury. Whoever wins in the rematch has this much time for the mandatory. We're gonna give you this, man. We're gonna give you this rematch because it's good for boxing. It's good for the legacy. You guys, both of you guys, was undefeated fighters. It's just right to do. You know what I'm saying? It's good for the sport. It's big for the sport. But then y'all gonna get mandated. Y'all gonna be mandated to fight. The winner gonna be mandated to fight right away. That's it. They could do that easily. And it's enough money in those type of fight that you could give the guy a good step aside. And this is why I respect Alexander Usyk, and maybe this is the reason why good things happen to Alexander Usyk. Because Alexander Usyk, let's not forget, was willing to step aside for Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury. You remember, folks? Remember when Deontay Wilder took it to arbitration? And we thought they was gonna get the undisputed between Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury, and Alexander Usyk was the mandatory. And what the and from the IBF, from the IBF, remember? And correct me if I'm wrong. I think that he was the mandatory through the IBF. Correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. Alexander Usyk was willing to step aside because he knew the magnitude of that fight. He said if they're gonna fight, I will step aside because of the history and the magnitude of that fight. And I would not want to be in the way of that. Remember? I think I did a live about it, and I think I did a video about it. And I was praising Alexander Usyk, and I was praising Jack Catterall because Jack Catterall was the mandatory to Josh Taylor. And Josh Taylor said, I'm going to give you my word. If I beat Jose Ramirez and become undisputed, I'm going to give you a shot. Josh Taylor kept his word and gave Jack Catterall his shot. So sometimes it needs to take fighters as well to understand the landscape and the magnitude of certain fights, even if they're in precision. Even if they're precision. Yo, what up, Punch? What's good? What's good? Larry, what's good, my brother? Tim Tszyu le dieron una salsa a ese tigre. Pero están llorando la gente, Larry. They're crying for Tim Tszyu. They're giving him a pity party. Look at why they matched him up. Look at that. Why they matched him up. Ain't nobody say, hey, yo, why they matched up Virgil Ortiz with Boychuk? Ain't nobody was saying, yo, why they matched up Tia with Sando Martin? But with Tim Tszyu, everybody, oh my God, it's like, but it's like I said before, it's like we have this soft spot. American media, and this is the reason why people keep on saying boxing is dead. Boxing is a niche sport in America. It's because we devalue our American fighters. We do it. I keep on saying it. I've been saying it, and I said this, and I said this. Remember on the top of the year of 2023, the end of 2022, and I said, "Yo, I'm really going to expose us. Forget about us exposing fighters. We got it. I'm exposing us, and I'm putting myself in it as well. I'm exposing the boxing fans. We contradict ourselves so much. We don't give our own fighters the benefit of the doubt, and then complain. We the one that be we the one that be wishing that other fighters don't sell, so we can have bragging rights and debate about, oh, this fighter ain't so shit. We want to see failure just to have a debate on YouTube. That's us. We laughed at, oh, look where he fighting in the Hulu theater. Ha ha ha, you don't deserve this. Hey, yo, look at Shakur Stevenson, people walking out. Ha 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 ha. Look at Devin Haney. Ha 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 ha. Well, look at these fighters, they don't sell. Shank is the only one that's like, we look how much pay-per-view. He ain't sell no pay-per-view yet because our cheap ass ain't buy it. We stole it. You know what I'm saying? We the same. We the Oscar Valdez beat Miguel Burchell, and they threw him a parade in Mexico, bro. Just by beating Miguel Burchell, they threw Oscar Valdez a parade in Mexico. Which I did for Devin Haney in Oakland or Vegas. Which I did for Teofimo Lopez after he beat Vasily Lomachenko. I know it's the pandemic though. Josh Taylor got a homecoming fight and sold out Scotland versus Jack Catterall. Sold it out. Cambosa beat Teofimo Lopez, and they put George Cambosa. The government of Australia paid for George Cambosa and Devin Haney and put them in a stadium. Put them in a stadium. What we do for our fighters here? But hate all day. Mm? That's why, as much as we critique and criticize Gervonta Tank Davis, one thing I do like about, other than his skills, because I'm always going to be a fan of Gervonta Tank Davis' skills and talent. I believe that his skills and talent is special. I don't give a fuck what anybody say. His resume is special, but I love his skills and talent. But one thing that I love about Gervonta Tank Davis is his fan base. His fan base are loyal to a core. And you know what? We need that in boxing. We need loyalty in boxing. We need, a matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you like this. Those who's calling out Gervonta Tank Davis needs Gervonta Tank Davis fans to support it because their own fan base don't support it. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Look what Bob Arum said about I think Teofimo Lopez today, saying that he doesn't understand Tio and stuff like that. That they say that Tio said that his contract is invalid and he did sign an extension and things of that nature. I think I could understand the frustration in a guy like Teofimo Lopez. He's done. Look at his resume. Look at his accomplishment. But the numbers doesn't match his accomplishment. And to be honest, Tio just can't be upset. Too much upset of the promotional company and stuff like that. Is that the people's just not backing him. The people is just not backing him. The numbers speak for itself. Women lie. What they say, women lie, men lie, but numbers don't. It is what it is. Shakur Stevenson, it is what it is. Devin Haney, it is what it is. Ryan Garcia gets the numbers, and Gervonta Tank Davis get the numbers, and these guys are the least accomplished ones of the ones that we're talking about, the contemporaries. But their fans appreciate them more that your fans appreciate you. And it's just not them. Deontay Wilder was not appreciated. Now we're talking about, look, Deontay Wilder was not appreciated by the American boxing fan. Teddy Atlas, a guy that a lot of people respect, said that Deontay Wilder can't fight. He didn't even say he can't box. He said Deontay Wilder can't fight. A Teddy Atlas, an American combat sports voice, told the whole world, because a lot of people respect Teddy Atlas, Turkey Atlas Shiki, respect Teddy Atlas more than any. Out of opinion, out of just opinions, Turkey Atlas Shiki respects Teddy Atlas' opinion more than us, more than anybody, any analyst. He always invites him. He pays for him to go over there. Guess what? Teddy Atlas says the Deontay Wilder can't fight. Teddy Atlas tells the whole world that Mike Tyson is really not that good. He always lost the big ones. We hate on ourselves, man. But we love the foreign fighters. We love foreign fighters. We love foreign fighters. We hate Mayweather. We love Manny Pacquiao. We hate that Jamal Charlo was in position to get a fight with Canelo Alvarez at 160, and there was a franchise given to Canelo Alvarez, and we gave Canelo Alvarez the benefit of the doubt. You guys didn't give a fuck about the Andre and Canelo Alvarez undisputed in 160. We gave Canelo Alvarez the benefit of the doubt to go fight Sergey Kovalev. Right? I love Canelo Alvarez. I love Manny Pacquiao. I appreciate Vasily Lomachenko. I appreciate Alexander Usyk. But I'm glad that they're not American fighters, because we would be shitting on them. I'm glad that Loma, Alexander Usyk, Naoya Inoue is not American fighters. We will be shitting on them. If Naoya Inoue was American, he would have got dropped when he got dropped by Luis Neri. We'll be saying that Inoue got no chin. But let me tell you like this. If Teofimo Lopez was from the UK, he'll be a king. If Bud Crawford will be Australian, they be talking about him like he was Muhammad Ali. If Deontay Wilder was from the UK, he'll be just as big as Anthony Joshua. If Canelo Alvarez was American, I'm glad that he's Mexican. I'm glad that he's Mexican. Because we don't appreciate our fighters anyway. If Devin Haney was from the UK, oh man, be one of the best fighters and and appreciated and loved. Shakur Stevenson would appreciate it and love. Nobody will boo Shakur Stevenson in the UK. One thing I do like, I'm glad that people appreciate Bam Rodriguez. I think Bam Rodriguez, the only American fighter that is not hated, and I hope it doesn't change. He's the only American fighter that I can honestly say I haven't heard no one hate Bam Rodriguez. I haven't heard no one heavily criticize Bam Rodriguez. I never heard nobody. The only time I did hear somebody hate on Bam Rodriguez in the community of the YTBC was when Shakur Stevenson was giving Bam Rodriguez credit and Dante Boxing Nation um was talking ish about it. It's the only thing. But other than that, I never heard nobody. Bam Rodriguez, I'm saying it right now. Bam Rodriguez is the most loved American fighter today. I think Bud Crawford is appreciated, but I think that there's people also that nitpick his resume. We all did that, right? Just to get a spark, just to get something to talk about. I've done it, right? Earl Spence. We've seen people hate on Earl Spence. Keith Thurman. Nobody appreciated Keith Thurman. Nobody appreciates your Charlo brothers. I believe that Jamel Charlo is the most devalued, undisputed champion ever in the sport of boxing. Ever. He's the most devalued, discredited, undisputed champion ever in the sport of boxing. And then the guy that cares less about the sport, the guy that don't give a damn about belts, don't give a damn about unifying, don't give a damn about undisputed, don't give a damn about rankings, is the guy that America appreciates more. Gervonta Tank Davis. They intrigued with Gervonta Tank Davis, but I think more people respect a Bam Rodriguez, in my opinion, because I've heard a lot of criticism go to um I heard a lot of criticism go to Gervonta Tank Davis, but Bam Rodriguez, I believe he's the most loved American fighter. Shit is backwards, right? Facts. It is backwards. Just not popular because of the weight classes thing. Yeah, but we loved Chocolatito, Juan Francisco Estrada. You know, but people look. Stephen Fulton by himself. Stephen Fulton, who was a unified champion, he can't sell out a high school gymnasium. He can't sell out a high school gymnasium. Stephen Fulton can't sell out a high school gymnasium. A two division world champion, and look, he's not a two division world champion. I'm sorry, a former unified champion in a boxing town, because Philadelphia is a boxing town. It's a boxing city. Hey, yo, I want to see that fight. That's the fight that I want Bam Rodriguez to dare to be great versus Inoue. The fight that I want to see Inoue to dare to be great, I want to see again. Of course, he's already great, but I'm just saying for him to keep on daring to be great, I want to see Inoue versus Ramirez at 126. If I see him do good at 126, and if he knocks out Ramirez at 126, I'll be like, go to 130. I'll be like, go to 130. How about Inoue versus Nick Ball? Ooh, that would be a good, entertaining fight. The thing is, Bam Rodriguez is also short. He's actually shorter than Inoue, but you could tell he walks around heavy. But he's even shorter than Inoue. Yeah, I like to see. I like to see a Inoue and Nick Ball. Nick Ball's entertaining. I think that'll be an entertaining fight. I do think that Inoue would knock out Nick Ball, but he's just too reckless. But he's entertaining. He said, friend in the building, say, yo, Bam looks like the Mexican Harry Potter. I like Bam Rodriguez, bro. See, Bam Rodriguez, think about it. Bam Rodriguez was moving. I mean, Tim Tszyu team and Bam Rodriguez team are the fearless team, right? And of course, Tio's team, Bam Rodriguez, Tim Tszyu's team, Danny Dubois' team. I think those are the fearless team. Those are the guys that said we'll put our fighters up against anybody. But why they're criticizing Tim Tszyu's team now is because he lost. It's because he lost. But in all actuality, we loved No Limit Promotions. We love them. I still appreciate them. He said no Brit would beat the monster. CC in the building. What's good, CC? So I said this the other day. So who is the most? Let me ask y'all this. Who is the most what was the most disappointing loss to you? Not the most disappointing fighter. What was the most disappointing loss thus far in 2024? Like, damn, bro, your career is altered. What loss was the worst? Was it Subriel Matias losing to Paru? Was it Tim Tszyu losing to Murtika Lakasabulusli? Was it Jared Anderson losing to Baloki? What was it? Who was it? Who else lost? Who else lost? Who else lost? That was like, damn. Like the type of loss that you know that they was one step away from the big fight. Navarrete. Oh man, I even forgot to talk about Navarrete. Good looking now, 509. Navarrete got exposed multiple times, bruh. Nah, better way to cut it and lose. I think people just didn't like the way the fight ended. But you could honestly say also he had hype in the UK, and yes, we could say that too, that Ben Whitaker was exposed, right? This year was the year of people getting exposed. Every hype job, every boogeyman and hype job got exposed 2024. Can you tell me one hype job in the sport of boxing right now that didn't get exposed? Who is the hype job right now in the sport of boxing? Because they all got exposed. Who's the hype job right now? Which hype job? And there's not a lot of hype jobs because a lot of people don't know everybody. Who is the boogeyman right now? The boogeyman and the hype job. And I'm talking about when we talking about hype, is guys that is hype and that hasn't done really nothing to get that type of hype. I'm talking about the type of hype that they will snub the guy that did the work in that division and say, this guy is better. Almost like David Benavidez is better than Canelo Alvarez, but Canelo Alvarez did all the fucking work. I'm talking about that type of hype. I'm talking about the type of hype like Subriel Matias. Oh no, Subriel Matias will be Tio, Devin, Ryan, and be everybody, yo. Benavidez, but Benavidez became a champion before. And Benavidez already beat Kalen Plant and Demise Andrade. We can't. He's established. I don't think that's a hype job. David Benavidez is not a hype job. He's established. Fulton is a two-time is a unified champion. Fulton cannot be a hype job. And he beat Brandon Figueroa. And he beat Angelo Leo, who's a champion right now. Nah, he's not. That's not a hype job. No, the hype jobs are high jobs. When you're already established fighter, you're not a hype job because you're already a champion and established, and you already beat a couple of people that are respected. That's not hype. Is Virgil Ortiz still a hype job? Keyshawn Davis Lemon's going upset. Richardson Hitchens, thank you. That was a little hype job. He got exposed by Limos. I felt that he lost that fight. Hitchens right now is a hype job. He got exposed this year too. Everybody got exposed. All the hype jobs got exposed. It looked like the boxing god says, no more hype jobs. It's almost like all the hype jobs. It felt like the boxing gods did a spring cleaning. No, that's it. No more hype jobs in the sport of boxing. No more. Ain't gonna be no hype. Nobody's gonna be hype. Either you do the work or that's it. Either you good or you're bad. You got to prove yourself. No more leeways, no more premature. You're the best and nothing like that. Can you imagine if Karen beats Jerome Boots Ennis like Puello beat Gary Antoine? Montana Love, hype job. He was always a hype job to me. He was always, I never thought that he was good at all, to be honest. Montana Love. Gary Antoine Russell, yeah, we was talking about that earlier. Is Virgil Ortiz a hype job? Is he? Virgil Ortiz having to become a champion. Was Ryan Garcia a hype job? But he beat Devin Haney. He beat a credible name in Luke Campbell. Javier Fortuna, I mean, I think Fortuna was already checked out. Was Ryan Garcia a hype job? Did he get exposed by Gervonta Tandy? But he still a hype job? People gonna consider him still a hype job. I mean, he never became a champion. Is Ryan Garcia established or he's a hype job? Oh, but Chris Colbert been exposed already. You know he's been exposed. Hector Luis Garcia exposed him. Josue said he thinks that Ryan is more of a hype job than Ortiz. Mm, that could be fair. But let me see. The best win for Virgil Ortiz is Maurice Hooker. No, 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 no. He beat Maurice Hooker. Virgil Ortiz beat the Mean Machine. A couple of first round KOs. Look, the good thing is that these people still got more to do. Berlanga, he just because you got the Canelo Alvarez fight that you ain't beat Canelo Alvarez. I know that he's going around acting like he beat Canelo Alvarez, but he ain't beat Canelo Alvarez. They too happy. The only thing about I want Edgar Berlanga to go back to the drawing board. I support Edgar Berlanga, New York City, Latino, Puerto Rican, and stuff like that. We don't got a lot of New York fighters like that doing their thing. So I got to preserve my New York fighters. But I just feel like Edgar Berlanga is taking this like a victory. Like he's going around like he won the fight. Like this was no. This just take it as an experience. I want him to take this fight like Jaime Munguia. Jaime Munguia lost to Canelo Alvarez. The dude went back to the drawing board, was very quiet. His team was very quiet, and he came right back and get a knockout victory. But I believe that Edgar Berlanga is going on his like if he won the fight. Tell him, CC. Ryan was a 15-time national champ and beat Ortiz in the amateurs. Never was a hype job. People don't like him because he's pretty and shit. CC, tell him. That's what I said earlier, too. CC, I said earlier that we always want to talk about the foreigner fighters and their amateur careers, and we praise the amateur career. Oh, Vasily Lomachenko in the amateurs, Usyk in the amateurs, Boachuk in the amateurs, Janibek in the amateurs. But when we talking about Ryan Garcia in the amateurs, no. Teofimo Lopez in the amateurs, they don't want to hear it. Demetrius Andrade in the amateurs, they don't want to hear it. Jerome Booth Anderson in the amateurs, they don't want to hear it. Nobody want to hear the amateur stories when it comes to the American fighters. Virgil Ortiz in the amateur, they don't want to hear it. But then we give credit to Masrimov because of because what he did in the amateurs and put up a good fight versus Bud Crawford. Edgar Berlanga definitely got exposed. I don't think that Edgar Berlanga really got exposed because he was fighting Canelo Alvarez. And we all know that Canelo Alvarez is going to beat Edgar Berlanga. A lot of people didn't even think that Edgar Berlanga can make it to the fourth or fifth round. Going through adversity, every fighter goes through adversity. In all actuality, every fighter, even our favorite legends, went through adversity versus fighters that we don't even know, versus fighters that they wasn't supposed to go through adversity against. Every fighter. Every fighter from Muhammad Ali getting knocked down before the Sonny Liston fight. And that's the reason, because the way that he looked before the Sonny Liston fight is the reason why every many people thought that he would have that's why many people thought that Sonny Liston was gonna kill young Cassius Clay, because somebody with less power than Sonny Liston knocked him down. Canelo Alvarez struggled early in his career. He had a draw. Sean Porter struggled early on in his career. Had a draw with Julio Diaz. Y'all remember? Keith when Tom Thurman got dropped, I believe in his third or fourth. I think it was third, fourth, fifth fight in his career. He got dropped. Soto Carras beat Andre Berto. Teofimo Lopez touched the his glove touched the canvas in his first pro fight. Remember? In his first pro fight. Remember the fight? Floyd Mayweather versus Chop Chop Courtney? When Chop Chop stung Floyd Mayweather, and Floyd Mayweather came back with the vengeance, Pretty Boy Floyd style, hitting him with everything in the kitchen sink, then stopped him. He went through his adversity. Everybody went through their adversity, man. But what builds character, right? Overcoming. Punch, will you agree though, bro, that Canelo is unappreciated boxer, bro? Just asking. No, I don't think that he's underappreciated. I think that there's a lot. I don't think that. I think Canelo Alvarez got way more supporters than haters. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we may stay stuck just listening to the haters more than the supporters. But Canelo Alvarez, man, look, oh, we could be in YouTube. Put it this way: we could be in YouTube, and we could go through this channel. We could be on Twitter, and you could see. It feels like half and half. It feels like half of the people love Canelo and half of the people hate Canelo Alvarez. But then when Canelo Alvarez have a fight, ain't no hate. Don't them little haters. Nah, the love is overwhelming, yo. Canelo Alvarez he's like a king, bro. That's how much they love Canelo Alvarez. They love this man, bro. The Mexican people love this man, bro. There's some Mexicans that be like, oh, there's other Mexicans that don't like. Yo, when he has a fight and is the weigh-in outside, bro, he shuts down. He shuts down Vegas. Nah, Canelo Alvarez get a lot of love. I think the guy that was underappreciated. I think the guy that's, to be honest, the guy that was not appreciated to the fullest, to the things that he has accomplished, was Floyd Mayweather. I think Floyd Mayweather wasn't fully appreciated. Floyd Mayweather was a guy and was selling because people wanted to see him lose. They wanted to see Victor Ortiz beat Floyd. They was there to see Manny Pacquiao beat Floyd. Ricky Hatton, the British, the UK people shut down Vegas. Shut down Vegas. It looked like you don't know if it was that the fight was in the UK or Vegas. It felt like the fight was in the UK. Every time Floyd Mayweather fought the opposition had way more fans in the arena. I think Floyd Mayweather was not appreciative the way that he should. If we keep it real, Floyd Mayweather wasn't appreciated. To the things that he accomplished, and as an American fighter as well, as an Olympian as well, undefeated, skills that pay the bills, one of the best skills that we ever laid our eyes on. Floyd Mayweather's not appreciated the way that he should be appreciated. I say Floyd Mayweather. I say Floyd Mayweather. I even think that Gervonta Tank Davis fan base, because see that, and I said this a while ago, Gervonta Tank Davis fan base sells, he sells out these arena, and they love him. Go to a Gervonta Tank Davis fight. 95% of the people in that arena loves Gervonta Tank Davis. You don't hear no boos, and he fights everywhere. He don't stay in Vegas. He fought in Vegas, fought in Cali, fought in ATL, fought in New York, and fought in Washington. Every arena, they love Gervonta Tank Davis. Gervonta Tank Davis fan base loves him more than Floyd Mayweather's fan base. I don't think that Floyd Mayweather ever had a fan base, not even like Gervonta Tank Davis, because people just went out there to see him lose. Zab Judah versus Floyd Mayweather, that was split. That was a split fan base. That was a split fan base. Gotti versus Floyd, more people was there for Gotti. Luis Castillo versus Floyd, Luis Castillo had more fans. Oscar de la Hoya versus Floyd, Oscar de la Hoya had more fans. Go watch that fight again. The build-up to Victor Ortiz and Floyd Mayweather. Victor Ortiz had more fans in the arena than Floyd Mayweather. Victor Ortiz. We ain't even talking about a legend, nor a future legend. Victor Ortiz had more fans than Floyd Mayweather in Vegas. Canelo versus Floyd Mayweather, Canelo had more fans. When did Floyd Mayweather? I think the only fight, hey, yo, when he fought Conor McGregor, more people was rooting for Conor McGregor. Was there for Conor McGregor. The Irish people shut it down. The Irish people shut it down. The only fight that I believe that Floyd Mayweather had more fans was Floyd Mayweather versus Birdo. That's the only fight that he had more fans. Of the Money May run. The Money May run. Manny Pacquiao versus Floyd, more Manny Pacquiao fans was there. So, Punch, it's easy to say that Floyd Mayweather is the most hated boxer, bro. I mean, ever was Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali is the most hated fighter ever. When we love him, the people loved him after his career, really. But think about the things he went through. Think about when he went to go to the war. They took away his license. And then think about what the world was back then. When he, you know what I'm saying? It was more racist. You know, he was in the civil rights movement. And then he was a Nation of Islam, a hated organization as well, more hated than loved. Which I believe the Nation of Islam was good in that time. I think the Nation of Islam was needed in that time. You know what I'm saying? For black people, I do think. I'm actually a fan of Elijah Muhammad, and I'm a fan of Malcolm X. See, he wasn't in the Martin Luther King movement. He was in the Malcolm X movement. So that was even worse for Muhammad Ali, as he was hated. Mamba mentality, con los 20 pesos de lo mío, mi amigo. Me dice, if judges always score for aggressiveness, forward, not landing hard punches, they should also score defense, block punches, movement, and ring generalship. Boxers or else, they sending a message all fighter styles should be like Beterbiev. I don't, I think that this what it is with that. We seen, remember, judges are judging the criteria. They're not judging the fight. Judges are judging the criteria by watching the fight. So they're judging they're not judging, remember, they're not just counting the punch landed. They're judging how effective that punch landed. You understand what I'm saying? They're judging Who is really the ring general? The general. Who is really which pace? Who's dictating the pace? Who is dictating the 3 minute intervals? You know what I'm saying? Who, if they see Bivol, the guy always backing up, if they see that Bivol is landing a punch or two, but Beterbiev keeps coming forward and then land his shots too. So when they going by the clean, effective punches, they're going by Beterbiev's. The Beterbiev punches is affecting Bivol more because Bivol is the guy that's moving away from Beterbiev while he lands his punches. Now, if this was the amateurs, Bivol would have won that fight. But this is the pros, and that's why when I do the live commentary, and you be watching me when I do the live commentary, Mamba mentality. I didn't do it for the fight. I always say this, and I remember I had a debate with Ness and the boxing voice, and he said, "You made that shit up." Because I said jab secondary, power punches is primary. Clean effective punches, four criterias. Jab is secondary, power punches is primary. No. No, yes, because power punches counts in the pros. Pity pad, you could just land in the amateurs, it's just landing punches. They don't emphasize power. They don't emphasize the effective because at they wear headgear. And if you land a good big shot, they easily give you a standing 8 count. You understand? So it's different. So in the pros, it's clean, effective punches. This is the reason why I thought that Lomachenko beat Devin Haney, right? It was a close fight in the judges' scorecard, but because Vasily Lomachenko, Devin Haney's punches looked like it was affecting Lomachenko's less, vice versa. But we also, if it was close, in that last round, I actually think that Devin Haney was coming along better than Vasily Lomachenko. I think that Vasily Lomachenko took his foot off the gas a little bit in the last round, in which I believe Bivol took his foot off the gas in the championship rounds as well. But I'm gonna tell you like this: being a judge in boxing is not that easy. You know why? Because now put it this way: we're judging the judges, but we have a better seat than the judges. So then we'll be like, yo, what the judges is watching? That judge, that particular judge, has one view. One view. We have all the views, all the corner of every view because we're watching it in TV. But I also found myself when I'm seated and I go to an arena, I go to a fight, and I'm seated in one spot. That doesn't mean I see what's happening in the other side. That doesn't mean I could see those body punches landing effectively. And when I go to fights, the last several fights I've gone in, I've been in the fifth row, I've been in the second row, I've been in the fourth row. So I trust me, I have great seats. And when I watch it in TV, when I go watch that fight again in TV, like let's say when I went to watch Jamel Charlo versus Brian Castano, the first fight. And a lot of people was criticizing me. No, Punch, what you talking about that you had that shit? Jamel Charlo winning. I'm like, yo, I'm only seated. I only could see what I see. But if we see Brian Castano on TV, if we watching Brian Castano and he got Jamel Charlo in the ropes, right? Peep this. He got Jamel Charlo in the ropes. I'm not, and let's say in my angle, Jamel Charlo got his back, the backside, pause. But Brian Castano was throwing some body shots. I can't see it from my view. Now think about a judge now. Think about that judge. I'm 4 rows deep. The judge is 4 rows in front of me, but think about it. That's why a coach in boxing always tells y'all, keep the fight in the middle of the ring. Do you know why? Because it doesn't compromise the judges. When you keep the fight in the middle of the ring, it doesn't compromise the judges. And every judge, in whatever angle they're sitting at, sees the action. You understand? So it's easy for us at home to say, Yo, this judge don't see. This judge is blind. He only got one. He only got one view. One view. If one judge is seated at one side and then the action is in the corner in the opposite side, you think he's watching every punch that's landed? And imagine, okay, imagine um that fight with Sean Porter and Keith Thurman. When we know that Sean Porter is rough and rugged and he's throwing man punches. Some of them it looks like it's landing. Some of them look like it's not landing and stuff like that, right? For that's hard to score because you think he's landed, he's being aggressive, but he's smothering his work as well. It's looking ugly. You can't even count the shots. Who is landing the cleaner shots, the visible shots? Who did their work in the middle of the ring? Yeah, Sean Porter looked aggressive, but you saw the shots landed from Keith Thurman. And you saw when he lands his shot, you see the twitching of the neck. So that indicates the effective of the punch. And that's how judges judge those criterias. You know what I'm saying? Like the first time I saw Canelo Alvarez versus Triple G one, I had it a draw. I had it a draw, but I could say, man, but maybe Triple G won that fight, right? But when I watched it again, see, I watched it in a party, but when I scored it, I could see why a judge could have had it a draw or had a Canelo Alvarez winning. I could see it. Because the way that Canelo Alvarez was moving, it looked like Canelo Alvarez could move. It was moving anywhere he wanted in that ring. And when he wanted to fight in the middle of the ring, when he wanted to bounce off the outside, but when he wanted to make it a fight, Canelo Alvarez did whatever he wanted to do. And it looked like Triple G in the first fight was more frustrated than Canelo Alvarez. And then after the fight, as much as people believe that Triple G won the fight or whatever, you could tell they was more frustrated because wasn't they the one that was saying, I thought that Canelo Alvarez was gonna fight the Mexican style. No, 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 mi hermano. No, you got fooled by Canelo Alvarez. That's why you guys wanted just Canelo Alvarez to stand in the middle of the ring and fight you Mexican style. You just didn't have the game plan of Canelo Alvarez. I would debate I think the only thing part of that fight was that 118-110 card. The second fight, Canelo Alvarez says, all right, let's go toe to toe. But I believe that the best Canelo Alvarez I ever seen was Canelo Alvarez versus Triple G the first. He was agile, footwork, he was throwing his jab, he was throwing combinations. I think people didn't appreciate that Canelo Alvarez just because of the 110 card, and because even certain Mexican fans didn't see the growth or appreciated the growth of Canelo Alvarez. The second fight was him going back to his ways, but I actually appreciated Canelo Alvarez the first fight. That Canelo Alvarez, I'm gonna tell you like this. I don't give a damn what anybody say. I think that Canelo Alvarez, the first the first Triple G Canelo Alvarez, that will give Dimitri Bivol a run for his money. The guy with that Canelo Alvarez with his footwork, intangibles, volume punch. Go look at that, yo, folks. After the live, if if y'all got time, remember what I was saying. Go look at that fight again without the volume, bro. That Canelo Alvarez is the best Canelo Alvarez I've seen in terms of. I think that was the most complete Canelo Alvarez. I think that was the most complete Canelo Alvarez. Fighting in the outside, fighting in the middle of the ring, and then going for it. Hitting between the shots. Chin was solid as well. Didn't get phased by Triple G. Couldn't get trapped by Triple G. Man, that was I don't know, man. I love to that 118-110 car fogged a lot of great things that what Canelo Alvarez did. That was the evolution of Canelo Alvarez. But a lot of people didn't appreciate it because they 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 shamed Canelo Alvarez to fight a more stiffer fight versus Triple G in the second fight. Bring me that Canelo Alvarez back, and if they announce Bivol versus Canelo, I got Canelo Alvarez beating Bivol in that fight in the fight. But with Canelo fighting like he did versus Triple G, the first one. But Turbiev was aggressive, but it was effective. That's why, and this what this what I was arguing also with other people. They be like, "Yo, Bivol, but his footwork is good. Bivol's footwork was better. Bivol's footwork versus," and I'm talking about Bivol versus Beterbiev. You know what I'm saying? But he was still doing good off the back foot. That's not part of that criteria to judge a fight, folks. The criteria is clean, effective punches landed, ring generalship, effective aggression, and defense. With that effective aggression already, he that's one out of the four criterias that Beterbiev won hands down. The effective the clean effective punches, you could judge it a different way. How effective was the punches? So if Bivol lands three punches more than Beterbiev, but that one punch that was landed, or a body shot that was landed, or a right hand that was landed, because there were some body shots that Beterbiev landed on Bivol in the middle of the ring. I'm not talking about body shots in the corner or anything. He was landing in the middle of the ring, a body shot, straight right hands that backs up Bivol. The judge is looking at it like, damn, okay, this fighter is the stronger fighter. You can't back up all the time. You can't back up all the time. You can't just land your shots and then back up, back up, back up, and the guy just keep coming forward. Can't do that for 12 rounds. And I'm not saying that Bivol did it for 12 rounds, but he just did it. He did it at the wrong time. He did it in the championship rounds, and he didn't make adjustments. And it looked like Beterbiev kept on with the game plan. Beterbiev looked like the more comfortable fighter in that ring. If he looked like the more comfortable fighter in that ring, guess what? He gets the ring generalship, because Beterbiev looked more comfortable in that ring, especially in the second half, than Bivol. He did. So he gets the ring generalship. He gets the effective aggression. The clean effective punches is up for grabs. And boom, you got the defense, in which seems like Bivol, it is, and I know you don't judge the face, but you could tie it. The defense was a tie, in my opinion. It's a close fight. You could give the ring generalship to, okay, you could give the Bivol he landed more punches. You could give Beterbiev the ring generalship and the effective aggression. And if you want to give Bivol the defense because he landed more shots, all right, it's 2-2. It's still a close fight. I had it a draw. I had it 114-114. So if Bivol wins two of the four criterias, if they both win two of the four criterias apiece, it's still a close fight. It's a great fight. The IBF is messing things up, in my opinion. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I already went 2 hours. Y'all already know, man. I want to get myself an avocado sandwich. Give myself some avocado sandwich. But man, good looking out for the people that man tune in. All my four studios in the building. Hold up. Chari body, Chari, 100K subs. Saludo, saludo, saludo. Good looking out, my brothers. The ones that been supporting me. Hey, yo, the one that be smashing the like button, share the live, share the videos, share the channels. The people that donate to the channel, man, I greatly appreciate y'all, man. 100K. To be honest, folks, I didn't think I was going to get no 100K. I I even had my mind, yo, let's get to 100K by December. But for real, to be honest, I didn't think I would ever see 100K. I gotta be honest with y'all. We was pushing. Shout out to my brother Queso, who had ignited the channel, had confidence in the channel and stuff like that. Helped build the channel and the interest of it. You know what I'm saying? Wonderful and blessings, giveaways and stuff like that, that alerted people as well to the channel, man. That was a blessing. I think it sparked the channel. Um and certain videos, man. Look, I think, to be honest, I also think that the Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia fight, leading up to the fight and after the fight, really sparked the channels. I was getting a lot of views for those content. Um, you know, the interview I did with Henry Garcia, a piece, two of the videos did 40K a piece. The Imani Khalif video, yo, it did 1.5 million views. And that right there really also sparked the second spark of this year. Um, a lot of people that wasn't following boxing was intrigued with the Imani Khalif content. And it was funny. It was the subscribers was really ramping up after after we did good. Again, shout out to Kessel with the member subscribe and stuff like that, the giveaway. And that was the spark. And then the video again, the Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. And at the same time, I had the one point the same. It was just a couple of days apart. The Ryan Garcia I did a Ryan Garcia content about the Oscar and all that shit. It did 200K, 200K. And then the next day I had the video with Imani Khalif, and it did 1.5 million views. And that right there was just like, I was just watching the subscribe, man. It was crazy. It was just like, wow. Um, so yeah, man, and I think that more people um want to talk more about just not boxing as well, and I want to do that as well. If y'all into, look, I don't want to turn the channel a little bit into politics, because of course politics is also drives people away. But I will go live, and we're gonna be talking about boxing. I will go live in election day. You know what I'm saying? Um, So yeah, man, gotta, and of course, folks, I want to be more consistent doing lives and shit like that. But I also noticed this, man. I really, and to be honest with y'all, man, like I really got too zoned in. You know what I'm saying? Like I was going live at the time. I was supposed, I should be putting my kids to sleep. It was a lot of times where I'm live, right? I'll be live, and then I finish my live, and then my kids be asleep, and I'm like, damn, man, like, damn, I wanted to put them to sleep, and you know what I'm saying? Like, it got to the point where I feel like I'm missing out. Then the weekend comes, and I was doing a lot of live commentary, doing a lot of lives, and just creating videos and creating thumbnails and looking at the news, because there's always something popping, whether it's from the UK or whatever. Yeah, I might not be dropping a video, but my mind is still drained into boxing, right? I remember I'm in the park. I'm put it, this is when I knew that I had to chill. This is when I knew I had to chill. It was my birthday, and my family surprised me. I ain't never got a surprise. You feel me? My family came through. You know what I'm saying? Mom, Dukes, cousins, and you know what I'm saying? They came through, they surprised me. And this one I knew like, yo, I'm really like, it's becoming unfair now. They cooked, they brought food, my favorite food, they cooked, cake. I was doing an interview with, I think it was me, Mill City, Henry Garcia, Zab Judah. I believe it was that one. I don't know if Zab Judah was that. Zab Judah was that. I did a video before. I went live and then I did the interview with them, right? My family was in the dinner table. They got the light on, the cake, everything. They're sitting there waiting on me. But my mind is so like it was so selfish. And then my mom, I was in the backyard, and then my mom like, yo, you gonna come? Like you're gonna come? We're waiting for you. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be there. Give me 1 second. That 1 second turned into like 15, 20 minutes. And I said, damn, like, I gotta chill. I gotta pull back. I gotta chill. You know what I'm saying? Because you get so deep into this boxing and the boxing content and stuff like that, and sometimes when news come out, you want to be the first. Um, think about if you do live commentaries on a Saturday, right? And then that's your free time. I saw myself going out and rushing back home just to do it live, taking the taking the fun and the weekend away from my kids as well, just to do a live commentary, just to do the live commentary, rush, and you know what I'm saying. So I say, you know what, I got let me balance things out. I gotta balance things out. You know what I'm saying? You know, gotta give them. It was summer. Gotta give the kiddos enough time. Gotta give the kiddos. Gotta give the kids enough time. You know, my oldest son, he's playing basketball. He's playing everywhere. Gotta go out there and get. You're just not responsible for the channel and for the work, but you're also responsible for the people around you and stuff like that. And then think about it. How many times, and I know people work out here too, right? People work, people are entrepreneurs. How many times when you find yourself that you got free time, but then your free time has to be for everybody else? Okay, I won't. Oh shit, I don't got nothing to do. Or you got a day off. But now that day off is still work because you gotta go. Wow, you gotta pay it. You gotta take this your son or your daughter to whatever sport event or whatever they do right outside of school. So it got to the point, if I have my free time, it's either I just chill and relax or do a 3 hour live, still work. So, I decide, let me read it. When I have my free time, let me just sit back and do nothing. Can I do that? I think that's fun. Hey, the older you get, you just want to just relax and do nothing. And doing nothing is like doing something. Yo, what you did today? Nothing, and I loved it. Y'all get what I'm saying? Like doing nothing, the older you get, and of course you got kids and you got responsibilities and you gotta get you gotta work, you gotta get your money, right? Doing nothing is now the something. Doing nothing is now the happiness. I want to watch a Rocky marathon. I want to watch Rocky 1 to Rocky number 6. I just want to do it. I'm the type of guy, like I don't even have time to watch a series, but I'll take one day and I'll watch a whole series. I watch uh, 13 episodes. All right, let me get that's season 1. I can't wait for another week. If I see a series that I might like, you know what I'm saying? I got to see the whole thing. Let me do the marathon thing. I like doing like the marathon thing. Like I want to watch. If I'm watching Top Boy, I'm gonna watch the whole season that day. Facts. Yeah, man. Yeah, because you know what I told my son too. I told this to my son. I said, um, yo, if you see me that I'm zoned in, tell me, like, make me snap out of it. Like, Dad, yo, you've been doing this for like what 2 hours. When you gonna finish? Like, cause I be so zoned in. Y'all know that? Like when y'all so zoned in, you lose track of time. You may forgot to do something else. You so zoned in, and you think that you're doing everything and everybody's okay, but in reality, not everybody's okay. Everybody needs their time. Sometimes one of your kids need more of your time than the other kid. But sometimes we think that because we're working, we're providing, they everybody around you should just respect you. Hey, I'm working. That's why I'm putting food on the table and I'm doing this, I'm doing that. But kids don't understand that. Kids just want their time. Kids want to feel like you're there. Kids want to it not and then you have to have yours. It's something that you could do certain things with all your kids, but then there's just but sometimes you got to have that one on one. And I want to I pride myself to do that, and I want to do it more. Not everything together. Just I want to give each one on one time. You know, because you don't want your kids to be like, I wanted to do this, but every time, I had to do this. I had to bring my brothers or sisters and stuff. Nah, you gotta give your kids that one on one. If you have a daughter, y- have yourself daddy and daughter day. If you have a son. If you got two sons, still, yeah, do things together with both of them, but then do things separately. You know, because everybody is different. Everybody got you know different goals. One of your sons may like basketball, the other son may like football. One of my sons love basketball, my other son love art. You know? Yes. Facts. Providing is not enough. Providing is not enough. You got to is time and it's and I'm talking about the type of time that you're not looking at the clock. And that's my issue. You know what I'm saying? That's the issue. Yeah, I could give quality time, but I'm looking at the clock. Oh yeah, let's do this. Oh yeah, but it's 8. Let me get ready to do this. Or you know what I found myself? Think about this, folks. And I know y'all seen videos, and y'all know you guys know y'all seen videos. How many times y'all see me do a video? How, how many times y'all see me do a video in the playground where my kids is there? Where I'm taking my kids to the playground. I do a video. I'll do a video in the car. I do a video in the backyard. I do a video in the room. I do a video, you know what I'm saying? Think about every time I'm doing, just think about if my kids is in the playground and I'm doing a video in the playground, am I glued and just spending quality time? You know how many times I saw news? I saw news. Oh shit. Let me do a video right quick. Let me do a video right quick. And I'm doing a video. Oh, go watch. Oh, go watch it. Let me do this video right quick. I'm still working while I'm supposed to still have giving the other body the attention. Oh, we about to go out right now. Hold on. You know what? You know what I did? One of the podcast episode I did recently, I did a 40-minute. Well, it was like 40 minutes I recorded, and my kids was out there waiting in the car for me to finish. For me to finish, they had the clothes on ready. It's like, and then it's like a headache. That oh man, it's like you want to work. Like I like what I do, but then it's like it's like so. I think you know I'm gonna manage it now, and that's what I'm doing because I want to go live at a proper. I'm so all over the place because I don't really have the time like that. I'm making the time. That's why y'all see me do videos in the car. Cause I don't want to cause I'd rather do it in the car because when I go home, I just want to give them the undivided attention. You understand what I'm saying? Yo, punch, stop doing it in your car, yo. Sometimes I stop. Hey, yo, bruh. How many times y'all see me do a video in the middle of a highway? Yo soy loco así, mi hermano, pero yo trabajo, ¿verdad? Pero that, hey, yo, but that's why we at 100K because we work, right? Right, man. We work. We gotta put in the work. And sometimes when you put in a lot of hard work, there's other thing that has to be sacrificed, and that's just life. That's just life. You know, there's got to be when you put in the hard work. If you don't sacrifice certain things, a lot of people need to sacrifice. Hey, sometimes, hey, let me tell you like this: most of the most successful people in the world sacrifice their family to just, and some hardworking men settle for providing. I gotta be out there to work. Whatever they do, even the richest men in the world, the most successful people in the most successful people in the world, half of them got problems with their kids because they work so hard to establish a great life, a great, you know what I'm saying, no worries in terms of food and shelter, right? And they wasn't in the house so much. They would keep working. So this is not a poor man thing or a rich man. This is just a people that work hard. People that work hard and want their kids not to be raised probably like they was raised coming up poor and things of that nature. You know, that's what it is. And sometimes it's a sacrifice. Would you rather be broke and be home and have a dope relationship, or you rather be always they're always good with funds. You could put them on. You could put them on this team, this sport, this school, tutor, this good doctor. You know what I'm saying? And you have just a decent. I don't know, man. It's just life. Life is a roller coaster. But anyway, this punch wrong. But I think we could talk about this more in a better when we talk about things other than boxing. Good looking out, Anthony Robinson, man. God bless you and your kids and everybody's kids in the chat. God bless them. God bless you if you have a significant other. God bless you and that union. Keep the nuclear family intact. God first, everything second. Again, like I always said, you know what I'm saying? The best investment you can make in your life is have God in your heart. Have be the extension of God, or at least try to evolve your relationship with God. We're not perfect. I'm trying to do it in myself. I know that the world have a lot of temptations. You know, the flesh have a lot of temptations in the world. It's not easy. God knows it's not easy. That's why He's given us a lot of time in this world. You know, so best thing you could do is just evolve, elevate your relationship with God, even if it's just a little bit. Just keep, just every day make it that you acknowledged Him, acknowledge your blessing, acknowledge that you're breathing, acknowledge that you have another day to make things work if it's bad, and just be thankful that He's given us enough time to build that relationship. You know, that's a blessing in itself. So y'all already know it's Punch Drunk Boxing. Subscribe to the channel, smash the like button. Love y'all. God bless. And on to the next.